Hey, welcome to the Expo session of the Livestream Lounge here at BevNet Live, Winter 2017. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our sponsors, Applied Food Sciences, Ingredion, and Sovereign Flavors. Our first guest of the afternoon is Taylor Peck. Taylor, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Taylor is the creator of Manzanita and Madrone. And why don't you tell the audience what your brand is all about?
The brand is basically a THC-infused tonic that is coming directly out of the medical category and into recreational, which in California is about to occur January 1st, meaning anyone 21 or older from anywhere in the world can come to California and many other states throughout the country and purchase a beverage just like this one, which is a fully natural, mildly dosed cannabis cocktail.
So, you were in the New Beverage Showdown this morning, New Beverage Showdown 14. You were one of the semifinalists, and it's very difficult to explain what any brand is about in 2 minutes. Tell us a little bit about why consumers and why investors and retailers should be considering a THC beverage at this point.
It's an exciting category that has tremendous amount of room for growth. There's not a lot of players in it. And if you look specifically at the cannabis field, there are a variety of edibles available. Beverage happens to be the one where THC and cannabis is emulsified in a way unlike what you might see a chocolate or something like that, and is fast acting, as quickly as 15 minutes versus an hour for edibles. Now the category is dominated by players who have dosing anywhere from an average of 100 milligrams to extreme examples comedically of 1,000 milligrams. We are dosed at 5 milligrams. So by comparison, they are providing something that might zonk you out. This is our answer to the recreational movement where folks who aren't necessarily interested in medical dosing can have something akin to a mild buzz, an IPA in a pint, for example.
So it is a replacement for, say, alcoholic beverages, or it's also a replacement for, say, smoking a joint?
Correct, on both accounts. And if somebody is a cannabis fan or wants to be a cannabis fan, there are mediums that they can pursue to dose themselves. And oftentimes you don't want to go down one path exclusively. Those who prefer alcohol could do whiskey, vodka, or beer or wine, and oftentimes cross all categories.
Right.
We're one of only a handful, less than half a dozen real beverage players total on the Western United States right now doing what we do. We're the only ones who are doing it naturally, carbonated, and with a craft, sophisticated pack type.
Yeah, I mean, the product, I tasted it this morning without the THC. It had a THC-free one. The flavors are delicious. And it's funny because you started out in soda, in craft soda, Taylor's Tonics. It's funny, we'll get to your first BevNet Live experience way back in the day.
Right.
But why soda? I mean, why not, say, a sparkling water or a coffee? Why is soda the right vehicle for a THC beverage?
Either of those that you just suggested can make and do make great products. There actually have been THC sparkling waters that have fallen off the market because it was hard to get the content up and cover what is sometimes a terpene or a plant flavor. Coffees are having a hard time because at the dawn of legalization, it's following very similar path to alcohol legalization or sales, where you can't have added caffeine. Right. You can't mix it with nicotine, and in this case, you can't mix it with alcohol to sell it. So coffee, unfortunately, is one of the great combos that THC has been infused with successfully by a couple companies that is now verboten under the new recreational law. But you win some, you lose some. Carbonation, as I've learned over my 20 years in beverage, are some of the most appealing and swiftest selling beverages that a craft company can manufacture. We've had experience manufacturing for one of our organic farms a Southern style sweet tea. Delicious product, but when placed next to one of our sparkling drinks, the tendency is toward carbonation.
Okay, so we've heard about the reasons why you might want to drink this product, but you must have done a lot of research on the market opportunity. Can you tell us about the growing interest in terms of, say, scale and size of the market?
It's severe. Right now, the market nationwide, United States, is at $6 billion. That's estimated because not everybody's on the books, and that's what we're waiting for, all the companies to be able to come out of the shadows and be on the books, but it's estimated at $6 billion nationwide right now. With all the recreational initiatives, it's been nothing but growing. Colorado's market increased twofold once they became recreational. California becomes recreational this year. They're expecting, as a result of that, the $6 billion to go up to $8 billion in 2018. $56 billion estimated by all industry authorities by 2026. So this is an astronomical incline, the likes many industries have never witnessed.
Is there a trade association that's kind of bringing food and beverage companies together who are selling THC beverages and foods and products? I mean, and if there is one, what are they doing to kind of educate and build awareness around those products?
Thankfully, there are quite a few, because all cannabis legalization and medical movement has been grassroots. It's akin to the organic transition, because we're now going state and hopefully federal, talking to the new administration if they want to see tax dollars from it. But the state has evolved to take all of these trade organizations that exist, and they're numerous. They're having conferences all the time because it's grassroots, and allowing them to be the advocates that are helping establish the rules by which cannabis is becoming legal. And within that, they represent all sides. Because this is a grassroots movement, it goes from farmer to extractor to manufacturer. Right. And we all fall under one category, which is cannabis products ready for the recreational market. I suspect as each category grows, there will be breakaway organizations. Right now, the beverage one wouldn't exist because it would literally be able to fill my living room at its peak with all members present.
Well done. As I mentioned, you had a brand called Taylor's Tonics, brand of craft sodas. You participated in the New Beverage Showdown before it was even called the New Beverage Showdown in 2010. Herb-infused products, so sort of like from one herb to another herb-infused product. What's the transition been like? What's been your journey as an entrepreneur in this business been like?
Really exciting. There's been a lot of pitfall. This is my 6th beverage venture that I'm involved with, and each one of them has sort of evolved and grown upon the back of the previous one. Some we've put to rest, and others have been acquired by other companies and let us start our new one. This, so far, has been us taking the best of everything we've learned along the way and applying it at a time to a very exciting industry. So I've never been so heartened releasing a product. We've come in with products before where we knew it was going to be an upstream swim because we were new to it and because the category didn't exist.
Right. With
the multiple millions of dollars of pre-installed PR and hype that comes with this particular category, and I must say, well-deserved hype. This is a very real movement and a really real product that is infused in these. The path just seems a little bit easier. And going at it with a product that we fully stand behind and feel strongly about is a benefit, a bonus.
I could ask one last question. For someone like me who doesn't consume cannabis, doesn't smoke marijuana products, why should I drink your product?
Very specifically because of, if we're not going to start with the flavor, but in reference to the THC, the dosing. Yeah. It's super important. I am not a heavy consumer. We have people on our team who consume 150 milligrams a day. We have...
So do we.
Yeah, there we go. We have customers who do $400 milligrams a day for multiple sclerosis. If I hit 10 milligrams, I feel a little uneasy. 5 milligrams is an accessible dose that is comfortable to most folks, if not all.
All right. Taylor, this has been great. Congratulations on the new brand. Great job this morning. Really looking forward to hearing more about the growth of this brand, how you develop. So please stay in touch.
Thank you. There will be more.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Thanks, Ray.
That was Taylor Peck, the creator of Manzanita and Madrone.